Okay, to pick up where we left off here, I want to show you these little symbols here. So this is a stereo oscillator group that I made for testing. You double click on biddles or groups to open up their controls, and you see here its mode is mute. So if a group or biddle is processing, there's no symbol next to it. If it's muted, there's the little international not symbol. And then if you bypass it, which means any audio that was, if it had inputs and outputs, the audio would just flow straight through, you get the little green arrow there. So I wanted to show you that. The other thing is that if it's a group versus a biddle, that means a group is a collection of other biddles or other groups. So you can open it. So if I right click here and I go down to group expand, see, I go to a whole new level of then what's inside spec. This is the first level of what's inside spec. To go back up, I can either go group, parent group, or I can just hit the backspace key. And speaking of keyboard shortcuts, a shortcut for expanding a group is control double click actually. Okay? So again, you can expand and back out of groups. Let's just go ahead and control double click. I want to show you some orange and yellow lines. Let's look inside Arctan for a minute here. And here you see the yellow lines are the frequencies coming out of our FFT blocks, and the orange lines are magnitudes going into the Arctan plugin and Arctan adjacent speaker and Arctan blend controls. And here we have our inverse FFTs and the output of the group. So that's what yellow and orange lines look like. Okay, so all of these boxes you can grab with the mouse and drag them around to arrange them and make neater layouts. And we talked about how to connect things together and how to get things off the context menu here. Your audio devices, output, ASIO. So here's my ASIO device that I monitor with. And live monitoring is kind of a whole topic in itself, so we won't cover that right now. And then, you know, there's the AudioFire player and recorder you're going to use all the time. I tend to put my stuff down here under Z. There's VSTs and mixers, etc., etc. So these are just all the biddles and built-in things and VSTs that you can use in your layouts. So that's a really quick and dirty overview of Ploge, and we'll pick it up again in the wiki under conversion methods when we'll talk about the specifics of a spec layout such as the one we're looking at now. See you there.